Welcome back. We are glad you are still with us. I'm Jain Wambui, and before the break, I had mentioned that I will be sampling your views when we get back, and we are back. So let me just read one tweet from Richie, who's saying, I love that issue that you mentioned about exchange programs. We need to embrace it more as Kenyans and get to learn from other institutions across the world. Number two, the youth need to be alive to all the opportunities that are available to them and stop always complaining about unemployment. Now, this reminds me of this whole aspect of the online platform. We're living in a time where there are so many opportunities on the online space. You can be living here and working for companies that are in different parts across the world.
Yes.
Do you feel that our youth are also not taking advantage of this online platform that they have available to them, which is tailor-made for the young people to thrive?
Yes, I would say that because they have a culture of nitafutie kazi. You know, we've really put that culture into our youth, whereby if it's your brother anakwambia nitafutie kazi, and how you help them in looking for that job, maybe you get to online and look for the job for them. So you find they are lazy enough. They really don't want to go the extra mile.
Yeah.
And you know, Google has done, and internet has done everything easy for us. You just, maybe if you Google now, jobs in this, you'll get like a million or whatever.
So many of them. Yeah.
But how often do they do that? I remember my second job, I did not know anyone. I got that through that. So I think they have not really impressed the online platforms that have opportunities for youth.
Yes. So we need to wake up to, and especially COVID has taught us that traditional way of doing things will just one day cease.
It's true.
So when that happens, utadu utabaki hapo ukicomplain hakuna kazi, and yet you can take up your phone and do tons of jobs and get some good money to take care of you. You can get on that online platform, offer hospitality services to somebody who is in a different county and get paid for that. Be alive to all these opportunities that are available for you. Now, as we bring this conversation to a close, something that the youth also don't take advantage of when it comes to the opportunities to get to study is scholarships and grants. I see so many scholarships being advertised, but very few people are actually active enough to follow through, apply, whether it's a full scholarship or a half scholarship. For the youth who are watching us this morning and they are in a situation where they may not be able to afford tuition for themselves, understanding the importance of looking for some of these scholarships.
So what I would say, Jen, is sometimes I think we limit ourselves to opportunities. Apart from being the director of Future Focus Catering College, I also work with an NGO called CAP Youth Empowerment Institute, which is a sponsor for MasterCard. And what's CAP Youth Empowerment does, they train youth for free. But I'm telling you, at our centers, we lack numbers to train youths. So that is a sponsorship which is already there.
Full scholarship.
Full scholarship. They only pay a registration of 2,000, and the training is free. They are trained for 3 months and they are placed also. So you find that even when those scholarships are there, you'll find that the youths are not there. So it's a matter of where do you position yourself to get these opportunities? And even the opportunities are there, are you ready to train?
Yes.
Are you ready to grab the opportunities? So I'm thinking sometimes it's not that the scholarships are not there, but you really have to work hard to get them. And when the opportunity comes, you really have to grab it and run with it. Yes, I would not really say that opportunities lack. I'm telling you, we struggle. Sometimes you find even centers are being closed because we don't have numbers. And even in that area, you find youth are doing nothing. So I think it's something that we really need to get out of ourselves and stop complaining and embrace what is there.
Scholarships are there, my people. You shouldn't just sit there and complain, I don't have money to go to school.
Yes.
Have you reached out to that school? So I believe there are institutions who actually respond to craze of a student who might want to go there, but they don't have the money.
Yes.
I believe institutions will reach out to such students who may be needy and don't have the necessary resources to get themselves there. One of my younger cousins is watching this morning. He's called Lennox, and he's saying, I think entrepreneurship should be taught from secondary school or even primary school through to university, because there are a lot of things that we can do in terms of value addition. Instead of just selling milk, you can make yogurt and ice cream. Instead of buying and selling soap, you can manufacture your own soap at home and sell. And also marketing skills. If one knows how to market an item, even if they can't or are not in a position to manufacture, they can be able to sell any product. Hey, Lennox Apomo get points mingi. Good job. And I love that this is such a young guy and he's alive to the fact that entrepreneurship skills are necessary for every individual. And is that something that you strive to do as an institution, regardless of what field you are studying? You need to know how to do business, whether you are employed or you're going to go to business.
Yes, at Future Focus Catering College, there are 2 cut-across courses, no matter what you're doing. Basic computer skills and entrepreneurship. Because as we've seen, you need to have a basic computer for you to be able. Online marketing is becoming the norm of the day. You can shop for your shoes, your dress and whatever when you're sitting there. So if a youth has the skills in online marketing and basic computer skills, then it's good to go. Then entrepreneurship skills, because they normally say people who can never take risks will always work for people who can. And those are entrepreneurs. Even investing 100 bob in selling eggs, that is taking a risk, isn't it? So if you teach them, we train them how to make risks and get into business, then we are making billionaires of the future.
Absolutely. And I love the fact that we need to understand what value addition is. Just because you are in the business of one, as Lennox clearly puts it here, does not mean that you limit yourself to that. Look at other ways that you can make the most of where you are. So as we bring this conversation to a close, maybe what would be your message to all the young people who are watching us this morning, struggling with unemployment, struggling with opportunities that they seem are not available to them, and if the opportunity is available, how to make the most of it?
My message today would be, there's always enough for those who look for it. Opportunities are there. What we need is to start and promise ourselves that we can do it. Positive thinking is the way to get these opportunities. It doesn't matter the situation we're in now, but if you're a positive thinker, even the negative, even the barriers will become opportunities. Thank you very much, Jain.
All right, there you have it. Mwende Mutua, the director of Future Focus Catering College. Maybe you could remind us your social handles once more. Our young people can interact with you.
You can find Future Focus Catering College at our Facebook page, which is Future Focus Catering College. Our Instagram is also Future Focus Catering College, and our Twitter handle is @Catering for Future. Thank you.
All right.